The idea for Mimir started about 5 years ago when my father passed. He was an only child, and since he suffered with dementia in his final years, it was hard for him to tell me some of the stories I knew I would want to pass down to my kids. It made me sad that so much vivid history was lost with his passing. 2 years later, when my youngest son was diagnosed with cancer, and then I suddenly lost one of my brothers, I started looking for ways to better preserve my family's history, and I found there just were no good solutions out there. Social networks like Facebook were too superficial and unorganized. Ancestry.com was too factual, and it lacked any warmth. That is what made me come up with the idea behind Mimir, a concept designed from the ground up to have the trust for people to be comfortable sharing not only the public stuff, but also the kind of memories that are just for the people you are closest to. Mimir's software is also designed to provide context, media, and the organization needed to help bring this information alive, so it's not just a post, but a story. The interface is built to be easy for people at almost any age, technical skill, and health status to use. Mimir will be a service, not just to help you remember your loved ones, but to get to know them better, even learn from them, no matter if they're with us or not. To better understand the concept behind Mimir, let me use a sort of case study. My father's best friend Bob. Bob passed in the beginning of last year, but he was sick for years prior. With 5 kids and 7 grandkids, and teaching for over 37 years, Bob had a very full life. Fortunately, Bob was still very with it in the years leading up to his passing, and he was also pretty good with his computer and phone, so he took advantage of all the options he had in front of him. He spent hours online researching his family tree with Ancestry, or on Facebook posting and commenting on his extended friend list. Just before he passed, he told his oldest son to keep the family together and make sure the new generation knew where they came from, full of pride in his Scottish roots. The result was panic. His son knew many stories, but there was so much more that he did not fully remember, since Bob was a famously verbose person, with something to add in almost every occasion. Many family gatherings in the past months have included people voicing the desire to hear what Bob would think about something, or to hear a story he had told. They've spent hours together as a family, trying to piece together those stories, and all too often hearing, "Bubba told it better," from his grandkids. With today's technology, why can't Bubba tell them? Had Mimir existed for Bob, things could have been different. Using a simple app on his phone, Bob could have just dictated stories and facts about his life, using prompts based off things like a date, a location, or a picture, or even in some sort of interactive interview, ultimately building a rich backstory for his kids, grandkids, and other close family and friends to relive. Mimir is a very simple software design. In fact, the core tech is not at all complex. It's a distributed database backend that captures content in text, audio, even video, provided by content creators like Bob could have been. The app makes it simple to set up the people you want to pass your experiences on to, instead of having some large, impersonal, or opt-in network. A key part of Mimir's architecture is that from day one, all personal identifying information will be isolated and highly protected using a combination of encryption, biometrics, and data location. That, combined with audience control and a strict no ad, no data sharing policy, will give people the confidence they need to share freely. Once set up, the app will have quick and easy access to start adding or searching content. Partner skills for devices like Amazon Alexa or Google Home will make Mimir more accessible when inspiration strikes, or for people who are just not smartphone friendly. An evolving database of interview-style questions will help content creators build their stories when they can't think of what to add themselves, while reminders and notifications can prompt creators to continue building content when they've been idle for a while. By integrating AI, the extensive database of captured voice and other media can allow people to interact with the creators in a more natural and meaningful way. As AI tech continues to evolve, the ability to weave answers to questions never specifically recorded will take the experience to whole new levels. All of us have lost someone that we long to interact with again. We have wished we could hear that story of how our grandparents met, or our parents' wedding, or that funny thing we did at our first birthday party, all in the way that only the original person can tell it. Mimir will allow us to relive these types of moments directly from the source whenever the urge hits us. Down the road with AI, it'll be like they're right there talking with us again. This is the mission behind Mimir: capture the past in order to help shape the future.